Hey, how's it going? It is all the news all the time. Yes, it is. And my name is Adam. And it's really nice of you to come and watch these videos. Yeah, it's really nice of you. And we're doing well. We're past 5,000 subscribers. We're living the dream. Honestly, we are living the dream. So we've got some interesting news today. Did Johnny Depp dodge Vanessa Paradis in Paris? He refuses to attend her play. What is going on there? We're also looking at Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow return hopes soar after exciting Pirates of the Caribbean 6 news. Another day of news about Pirates of the Caribbean 6. And we're looking at some Gucci fashion. This looks awful. It just looks straightforward awful. So we've got some stuff to look forward to. Every day there seems to be some new report that's saying Johnny Depp is going back to the Pirates of the Caribbean. So let's have a little look. Pirates of the Caribbean producer Jerry Bruckheimer has exciting news on the future of the franchise. And this came out today at about 12 o'clock lunchtime. And they're saying it's been 5 years since Johnny Depp last starred as Captain Jack Sparrow in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. His future in the franchise has been uncertain since domestic abuse allegations by the Wicked Witch of the West, which he strongly denies, well, and proved not to be true. However, having won his libel case, fans are hopeful that Disney will bring him back, take the knife out of his back, and put him back on the ship. And there are certainly positive signs in the latest update on the franchise's future. Pirates of the Caribbean producer Jerry Bruckheimer has had 2 future movies in the works. One is Pirates 6 and the other is Margot Robbie-led spin-off. No. The Aussie actress recently told Vanity Fair that her movie is now dead in the water. That's right. And I guess they don't want to do it. That is right. Unfortunately, what they're saying is Bruckheimer has now confirmed that it isn't just binned. It's just they want to focus on the Pirates of the Caribbean 6 version first. He said to a Collider, which is a website, I think that this script will come forward at a certain point. He's talking about the Margot Robbie one. We developed 2 different stories for Pirates and the other one's going forward first. So that's what we're working on to try and get that one made. The question is, as it says down there, does it have Johnny Depp in it or is it going to be something else? I mean, it's not going to be the female-led Pirates of the Caribbean with Margot Robbie. It's not going to be the animated feature, the series, as far as I can understand. It's going to be a film. It's going to be a live-action film. So who else could it be? I mean, people were saying Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, he's good, but he's a bit chunky to be Captain Jack Sparrow. But you know, maybe. You've got, who else you got? Some rando. Say it's not so. But you know who it should be? It should be, it should be that guy. That's what it should be. But we shall see. There's Jerry Bruckheimer. Yeah, we'll see. We know that Johnny doesn't want to, sort of, and he's like been told. He said that he wouldn't do it, and but Disney said they didn't want to do it. But something's in the works. Let me know your thoughts. Is he going to bring him back? Are Disney going to bring Johnny Depp back ever, or is it just constantly going to be someone else? And they've got to do it soon. They've got to do it soon because Johnny's getting older and you can't just keep waiting decades and decades for things to happen. You've got to do them. You've got to seize the day. That's what I say. Seize the day. And what else is going on? We've got legossip.net. I like French things. Although Johnny Depp dodges Vanessa Paradis in Paris, he refuses to attend her play. This is translated from the French, so there's always what I consider tense agreement problems. Things like this would over here. To avoid overshadowing Vanessa Paradis, the mother of his children, Johnny Depp would have snubbed his play, which he still would not have attended. I think whenever you say would, it could be will or had or did, or it could be future tense, present continuous, it could be past tense. The whole thing is just tense agreement is wrong. But bearing that in mind, what they're saying is after a triumph on tour, this play, which is called Mammal, which is written or directed by Samuel Benchetri, is starring Vanessa Paradis, and they're married. They've been together for 7 years, and it's returning to the Theatre Edouard VII in Paris from April 21st to May 20th, 2023. So if you want to see Vanessa Paradis on stage, it's going to be at the Théâtre Edouard VII in Paris until 2023, and that'll be quite interesting. This is the first time Jack and Lily Rose's mother has performed at the theatre. She was convinced by her husband to do that, and she was petrified with stage fright. And in this critically acclaimed play, Vanessa Paradis Vanessa Paris, okay, takes on the role of a sensitive, endearing, and moving woman taken by a prostitute by a man while she waits for her taxi. I think this means taken as a prostitute or confused as being a prostitute by this man while she waits for a taxi. So yeah, that sounds kind of interesting. Could be interesting indeed. I don't know. I don't know what the play is, but it's called Maman, which obviously means mother. But we got prostitutes involved as well, so who knows? Who knows? Johnny Depp still wouldn't have seen the piece. He would have come last year, but their reunion would have been complicated by the COVID. Vanessa parody, just stuck in there. A case of COVID in the troupe forced the attractive blonde and her husband, Samuel Benchetri, to suspend performances of the play Maman, which was played in Paris for a week in December. But since then, he did not attend the play, maybe to avoid overshadowing his ex. This is going on. I thought we would look at the Gucci Resort Collection 2023. We're living in the future. We're in the future right now, 2023. And our first image is frankly hideous. It's just nasty. A furry number with this see-through sheer thing. It's a bad start. It gets worse immediately. What is with this? You got this huge diamond cutout in a place where women are often not feeling their most sexy, to be honest. I mean, even if they are really, really sort of taut and have got abs, it's not even showing off the abs. And then we've got these weird rough things, like from the Jacobean period. Cromwell's running around saying, "Where's my ruff gone?" And this woman's now wearing them as gloves. And these look like washing up gloves with Jacobean ruffs. It's kind of a weird look, in my opinion. Jacobean ruffs. What else we got going on? It's a schoolmistress. She's a bit saucy. And again, we've gone with the Jacobean ruffs. And for no apparent reason, the collars are frankly ridiculous. Just straight up ridiculous. The coat's quite nice, but the big buttons are a bit weird as well. So there you go. Bit weird. What is going on here? We've got some sort of the monarch butterfly eyeball things, and then this weird shape going on here, and some really quite saucy boots going on as well. Long latex, rubber, silk, not sure what they are, but they're very interesting. I like this little cartouche in the middle. That's quite nice. The rest of it is frankly absurd. It's just absurd. What else have we got going on? I like the jacket, this coat. I like that. The glasses are really putting me off. The earrings are not helping. The leather trousers say too much. And too much at once. So quite interesting. Sort of looks like Harlequin. Those cards in the Alice in Wonderland film. Remember those? They were red and white with the squares. Yeah, quite interesting. She's very blocks, like black this side, white this side, red this side. It's very segmented, which I quite like. What else is going on? They've always got some poor woman, always with the knockers out in some sheer number to make it try and look edgy, and it always just looks ridiculous. What do we got? It was bad earlier. It's got a lot worse. You look awful, my friend. You just look awful. These shorts, I mean, honestly, with your skinny, gangly legs, it's just... what is this? Are you a fortune teller? What, are you smoking some cigarette? What is that? You got some grass in your mouth? What is going on here? It's just bad. Just bad. Moving on. What we got? She's got a lampshade on her head, which is unfortunate for her. Reminds me of these 80s shell suits that you'd go and do sports in, like Fila or Puma or Reebok. Again, with the Jacobean ruffs. No need for these. No need for a lampshade. What else we got going on? She's cosplaying as a priest, and they would really annoy me, those gloves, because they don't go up properly, and I want them to be up here at least. And this is just, that'd be so frustrating. She's got a kind of religious vibe going on here. And what is that? What is that thing? Is that a bag? Is it a space helmet? Is it a bowling bag? Oh, who knows what it could be? It could be a mace. Could be anything. I quite like this. This outfit says I'm an art student and I do a lot of drugs on the weekend. A lot of drugs. And I've got some orange gloves for later. What is this gigantic floppy hat? It looks like Zorro's slutty sister, Horo. That's her name, and it's not good. It's not good. She looks cold. She looks uncomfortable. It's not good all day long. What is going? He looks like he was in the Muppets, and but if you wore this, women would cross the road to come and stroke you. They would literally cross the road, and if they were in a train, they would come down the carriage to stroke you because you look like a cat. What have we got? It's too contrasty. You've got this black leather dress, which is quite nice. You've got these sort of long, slutty boots, which I quite like, and then you've got some kid's purse. It's too much of a contrast. You've got streetwalker, 12-year-old girl. Not good. Jacobean rough, weird haircut, sort of see-through, kind of odd. She's out shopping. Who knows why? Oh my God. What is this? What is this? She's a Lithuanian folk singer / fortune teller, and she's come to tell you about a plague of frogs that's happening very soon, and she's worried about it. What is going on? I actually quite like this. She looks like a jockey. She rides horses, and it's a nice jockey outfit. The boots are cool. I quite like those. And there's no Jacobean action, which I quite like. This necklace is frankly ludicrous. Apart from that, I quite like it. It's just a really long trench coat, which I kind of like. This is unnecessary, and this necklace is unnecessary as well. But I like the trench coat. That's fine. What else is going on? Okay, another girl who does far too many drugs on the weekend. She's got the boots on. She's got the massive washing up gloves. And why have they always got a thing in their mouths? It's like clipped in there. It's actually intentional. Well, is that her bag? Oh, come on now. Stop messing about. I do like this one. It looks like she is a mink. Like this is her arms and she's a mink and she's wearing a dress. It's like a mink wearing a dress with a French beret. It's a mink in a dress with a French beret. I wouldn't normally say such a sentence. We've got a barber's pole. We've got this horrible cutout in the middle for no apparent reason. We've got Princess Leia ears, and we've got this weird neck thing, and the whole ensemble together looks like one of those candy canes you put on the Christmas tree. And am I sold on it? Yeah, apart from this cutout, I liked it. Apart from that cutout, so that's a no. Awful. Straight up awful. Really awful. She's about as sexy as falling off a bike and whacking your knee on the floor really hard. That's how sexy she is. Like you've really fallen off a bike, you've really hurt your knee. That's what that looks like. What we've got next? Okay, we've got a badly fitted waistcoat. She hasn't got a top on, and when she's walking around, this is all going to be flapping about. And I mean, it's frankly ridiculous. Nobody walks around like that. And these trousers, they're okay. So this is terrible. They're all right. All right. Marks out of 10, 2. Next. You look ridiculous. Frankly ridiculous. The coat is all right, but it's a bit plain and it's a bit nothing. It's just a long black sort of shapeless thing that comes down. I actually do like shoes. This thing on your head is frankly ridiculous, and the bag is also bad. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the shoes, and yeah, okay, then it'll be all right. All right, we go next. This is the Jacobean ruff is back, and the bowling bag is back. And the dress is a big shapeless sort of squidge tied in the middle, all together bad. It's Captain Mysterioso come to do his magical tricks, and it's appalling. It's just appalling. It's a cape. It's a proper full-on, full-length cape, so you can cosplay as Dracula and have a good fun in your cape. Marks out of 10. Minus 73. What do we got next? I actually quite like it. If you put a proper top on, like maybe a shirt or something, and then this over top, that would be nice. That would actually be quite nice. I quite like it. no gloves, and all the rest of it's bad. But yeah, I like that. You can't walk around like that. You've got to get dressed before you go out. Like, you've got to. Moving on. Dude, you look ridiculous. You look straight up ridiculous. I can't even. Where do I begin? Should we start from the top or the bottom? Let's start at the top. This is ridiculous. You've got to get rid of it. What is this top? Is it? You're just wearing a dress. You're wearing a huge dress with pink. Jesus Christ on a bike, dude. People are going to throw things at you. They are, unfortunately, but they are. Okay, let's move on. No. I don't know how to say this, but no. You've got to put a top on. You've got to. I don't know why designers keep doing this. They're like, yeah, just walk around with no top on. No, that's not how it works. Actually, it looks all right in this section. And then it goes horribly wrong. Yeah, it looks like one of those clowns from the Italian Renaissance period. What type of clowns am I thinking of? The sort of troubadour type clown. And the bowling ball bag is very weird. The contrast between the two things, it looks like two different photos. You've got troubadour guy, and then you've got sensible going to work guy with the craziest earrings on the planet. Oh, just too much. What is going on? Do you remember that YouTube video where there was 4 of these girls all lined up and they had black and white, and they did this sort of kicking dance? It's that, basically. What do we got? A lot of lemon, yellow, and I'm generally displeased with it. Moving on. She's really angry about it, as you should be, as you should. She looks like one of those 80s fitness girls. She's just going down to the gym to do some aerobics, and she's not happy about it at all. What else? Good Lord. I don't even know where to begin with this guy. You can't walk around like this. You can't go and talk to people like this. You just can't. Like, let's leave him to his It gets worse. It gets worse by the second. What is this thing you're wearing? Dude, it looks like your aunt's curtains or something, or something from like a fortune teller's tent that you've just stolen. Oh, it's terrible. Things in her mouth. She's got things in her mouth. She's got waves. She's like a fish. Oh, it's just awful. It's just awful. Okay, she's looking vaguely less crazy. She's got the shorts. So if it's the shorts or skirts, I don't even know. I'm going to go with skirt. And I like the jacket. I do like the jacket. Reminds me of bullfighting matadors. And the hair's good. And she's got gangly stick legs. And she needs to put a top on. They all need to put tops on. And what is going on? I actually quite like it. It's I don't like the white bit in the middle, but I like the rest of it. It's all coming down. And yeah, mostly I like it. Apart from that bit. Yeah. Cruella de Vil. Lots of geometric lines. She looks like the witch out of The Wizard of Oz. And someone's going to drop a house on her. The gloves are awful. The collar's a statement piece. You walk around with that on, people are going to make assumptions, and they're going to be right as well. They are going to be correct. What is going on next? You can't walk around like this. You can't. You just can't. I mean, where is that ever going to be acceptable? Certainly not in Qatar, where the football is being played at the moment. Moving on. Sparkly, shiny, reminds me of the 1970s with the shoulders and the sparkly stuff. Don't like these gloves. They're really annoying. And this thing in the mouth is just weird. But 1970s sparkly dress, quite like it. Jacobean ruffs are back. Kind of reminds me of sort of 8-bit paintings This is like the sky. These are mountains. Overall, it's just silly. It's just a silly look. It doesn't get much better. It doesn't get much better. Galadriel, or Galadriel, if you want to say Galadriel, has found the One Ring, and she's taken it to Mordor. What have we got here? That is really short skirt, and it's weirdly contrasty. You sort of got this really block of material, and then you've got nothing. So it's really kind of top heavy, and not in a good way. And actually, this is nice. Actually, quite nice. Reminds me of Karen Carpenter, a singer back in the day. I actually quite like it. Yeah, Celine Dion type thing. Quite like it. What is going on? It's got that ermine look, you know, the white with the black flecks you'd see on Lords at the House of Lords. They'd have red velvet and then this white ermine. I actually quite like it, but the same problem. You've got this big block of material and then you've got nothing down here. So it's really sort of asymmetrical. She looks like a lollipop, basically. And what else is going? No, just no. It's just terrible. I mean, it's just terrible. You could go to a party, a costume party, as a joke wearing it, but that's it. And it's expensive for that. Again with the black and white thing. I really don't like the shape of this jacket thing. It looks weird. It needs sleeves, proper sleeves. It looks really sort of draped over like a, I don't know, like a cowl or something. All in all, bad. And he's a burglar, and he burgles things. That's what he's stolen. And he's an Italian poet, burglar, and I actually quite like the trousers. This I don't like, this I don't like, these I don't like. That bag's actually quite nice, and the trousers are quite nice. And the boots are quite nice. And yeah, that's about it. What else is going? Imagine walking around like this with your arms poking out and having weird green lizard coloured arms with a gigantic fur ruff. Honestly, people would be talking about you for a week. What have we got going on here? Actually, this is nice. I like the way it's tapered in. I like it. It cuts to the shape of a figure. She looks really sexy. I like it. Shoulders are a bit weird. This chainy thing's a bit weird as well. But I actually quite like that. That's quite nice. What else have we got? Woo! That I like as well. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It swirls inwards. Interesting focal point. Really nice contrasting colour. Black, white, black, white, black, white. Really not Jacobean ruffs again. Nope, get rid of those. Yeah, I like that. That's my winner so far, that one. What have we got? Oh, yeah, this is kind of nice too. Well, have we gone to a different section? We've gone to the nice clothes section. Actually nice. It's fitted, it looks sexy, it's light, it's kind of cool. This is crazy. You don't want to look like Pocahontas, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Jacobean ruffs again. Don't like them. Oh, man, I had such high hopes. It just went straight down. Honestly, it looks like quilting of a sofa or sort of a leather chair type quilting. Frankly ridiculous. Again, oh, nice. Okay. A bit too sheer though. Still a bit too sheer, but kind of sexy, which I like. Clothes should make a girl feel sexy and look sexy, and it should make her feel nice and special. And I mean, it's good if it's really cold. No. Nice, yeah. Kind of crazy, but nice. It's very sheer here. It's got that same bodice type thing. Red gloves. Ah, see, the more I look at it, the more I'm worried about it. Yeah, there's just too much stuff going on. Giant floppy hat. Weird. This is that bag again. I don't understand the bag. What is that? Some sort of. Do you put a hat in it? Is it like a helmet? What is that thing? But look at. No, this is just weird and odd. What does that say? Nobody. We've gone with a different type of Jacobean ruff. No, it's just really confusing and weird. The sleeves are kind of interesting, but no. What else we got going on? There's a lot of stuff here. We're going to have to move through. That's quite nice. I quite like it. Quite like the gloves. No, looks ridiculous. Again, frankly ridiculous. 2 sheer. There's a lot of material. So if you're buying it by the pound, you're getting your money's worth. Is it good though? I mean, in a rain, apart from the hat. I mean, if it's raining, yeah, I mean, quite useful. What do we got here? She's really weird shape. She's really thin and really angular. This ruff's quite interesting. 2 sheer, but quite interesting. What else is going on? Okay, sort of mustardy but weird shapeless thing. Far too sheer. Really ugly. Far too sheer. Really ugly. God knows what that is. Looks like something dredged up from the Thames, and you've beaten it to death and then put it on. Furry thing with gigantic shoulders. Jacket with no buttons, no buttonhole, ugly shorts, weird boots. No, dude. Cosplaying as Queen Guinevere. That's just such a bad combination. It's a double-breasted jacket. Doesn't look like it fits very well, and ridiculous earrings. It's just terrible. Again, frankly ludicrous. Good Lord, these things are just bad. That's actually sort of all right, but now the bar has been set so low that I'm just trying to find things that are okay that you can like walk around in. Oh, dude, that's just unpleasant, isn't it? It's like a whale has been sick on your jacket and your trousers. You found some kid's purse that you thought, well, I'm just going to steal that. You've got some weird thing on your head. Oh, the list of problems is problematic. 1920s Charleston girl. Badly fitted jacket, weird green strap, satchel. Trousers alright because they look like trousers. Stupid sunglasses. What else is this weird Jacobean ruff has changed and kind of looks like some sort of cosplay from a game. If she was in a game, like a video game, I would understand, but no. Looks like it doesn't fit. Like all these huge collars. I mean, she's probably here, and this thing is going out 1/2 a foot each side of her. And that's, I mean, where's the waistline? Is there a waistline? God, women they just don't like that. They like, it taper in. It's a suit. It's a weird garish suit, and it's not very nice. It's double-breasted, which is quite old-fashioned. Hideous trousers. Same problem with the jacket. Oh man, this stuff is bad. Okay, this is like clown wear. You're literally a clown. It's a clown costume. Oh, dude, what is this monstrosity? Well, they've killed Kermit and Miss Piggy and the one that plays the drums and Snuffleupagus, and they've made a thing out of it. Snuffleupagus. Geometrics, quite like it. Reminds me of Bridget Riley Op Art. It's a bit short. She's in a weird position, but leaning forward a bit. But it's less terrible. Kind of like it. Someone's murdered the Grinch, which is always fun. What is going on? They're just not good, these things. See-through tops. That looks like a standard party dress. I've seen loads of those. So we've gone from lunatic stuff to standard party stuff. Okay, double denim, rocking the double denim. Back to the 90s. The shape is like a diamond. Oh, brilliant. We're running out of horror things to look at, thank God. And good Lord. He looks like a serial killer. You look like a serial killer. You look like you murder people for fun. And jollies, you do. You properly do. If I saw you anywhere, I'd be walking away, backing away. Because you don't want to run away because he might get you from behind. You want to back away so you know where he is. Jesus. That's just terrible. What else we got? Actually quite nice. quite nice. Yep, lose the collar. The rest of it's quite nice. Yeah, quite like that. And last, it's Mystic Meg, who's come to tell you the future. And what have we got? Last one, thank God. This guy is the guy responsible for all of that. And he doesn't wear it himself. No, he's not going to put that stuff on. No, he's got a nice square shirt and some trousers and some ridiculous trainers on. But yeah, he's liable. Right, the responsible party is this guy. Well, there you go. Let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions. Join the old membership. I've put the link in the description this time, so you can join the membership if you want to. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Because frankly, I just don't get it anymore. I don't get it. All right, I'm going to see you later.